today I'm here with the man, Odhi the Villager. Odhi the Villager just released 20 songs 2 weeks ago, and today we want to discuss one titled Benga Yoro. First, we would like to know what the title means to us, then what it takes to write a song and why, how you can choose the title of the song. So, before much ado, let me just get him to talk to you. Then we ask him these questions so that we can know why he chose the title and the procedure of writing the music and why artists always choose some short, let me say, short lines, maybe 3 words in a song with more than 1,000 words. Welcome to the show, star.
Artist,
Yeah.
I'm not a I'm just Odhi the village. Odhi the
Okay.
villager is actually the alter ego of someone called Dr. Colonel Retired Kefa Odhiambo Makanyengo. In
Yes.
another world, that is what I am. But in the music world, I am Odhi the villager.
Yes.
Uh, like Mike has said, uh, I have done some songs. These are songs which have been building up and we finished them. So we wanted to share
Yes.
them with the public. There were other earlier songs. Um, so there's something which I would like when people listen to those songs to note. Number one, each and every single song, each and every single song on my YouTube channel is unique and is totally different from the other songs. And I would like to explain amongst the three songs, amongst the recent songs which I released, there are three which might confuse you and you may think they are alike, but it's because of the concept. So the Dengo Kich, there is Dengo Kich, which is lamentation of an orphan. I'll explain that one day. Then there is Dengo Kich, which is called Lojaj Walk, abridged. It's a short one. And then Dengo Kich, interactive. They sound similar, but they're different in that one requires you to interact with the song, and the other one is just a very abridged version. So those are the only three songs which might confuse you and you might think they look alike. But all the other songs, a song with an independent title is unique on its own, every one of them. So the song we are going to discuss today, and I hope to discuss these songs every day so that you understand exactly what the song is talking about, number one. You understand um, how the song came about, and then you also understand um, anything unique about the song. So, Benga Yoro, the title is Benga Yoro, and then sometimes I add in bracket Benga Muom. Those are Luo words. Benga is not a Luo word anymore. It's a Luo word which was which has been adopted now internationally. Benga is the music genre which originated in Luo. Um, in fact, the originator is since gone. He passed on this year in January, but he also sings in this song, Benga Yoro, and he came from very short distance from where we live, where I'm, I'm currently speaking to you from. I'm in a place called Homa Bay Maram, and the Mzee came from a place called Randong. That's just less than 2 kilometers from here. It's a very good friend of mine, passed on at 86. He's the one who founded Benga in 1961. So it was quite an honor when he agreed, sometimes before he passed on, to just lend his voice to this song. I did this song at that time, just we had like a discussion with him, and I told him that Benga is not just even the instrument. Benga, I told him, can come out from even anything from your body. You are whistling, you are singing, all those can create Benga because Benga is more of a musical movement. Is how the musical tunes, the melody moves. That is Benga. And Benga was created from merging of various Luo traditional music styles. Um, this song, I'm sure if you listen to it, you'll get the tune. It goes out there. That is the rhythm. And that is the rhythm which sets even the imaginary percussion. Because there is no
Yeah,
percussion in this song at all. There's no percussion. It's imaginary. And we are playing with the mind to create the percussion. Throughout the song, there's no percussion at all. So we let your mind imagine and actually play the percussion. And apart from that guitar, the other instrument is our orotu, and then the other instrument is the whistle, the mouth, the lips. The lips, when they whistle, they form a musical instrument. So I was telling Akech that you don't need many complicated instruments for this song. We can just play the same benga, it will have the same effect. And he was very amused and impressed. So that is when he agreed to lend his voice so that he can also sing in it. So Benga Yoro means Benga is to Yoro in the Luo is to pass through somewhere with a lot of energy, like when you are passing through a swamp. You have to use a
yeah.
lot of energy to pass there fast. So you say Yoro. And then Momo is also synonym of Yoro. Momo is actually to go through something forcefully. So we say Benga Yoro, Benga Momo, recognizing that since 1961, apart from rumba, there are very few other genres which have survived continuously. There are very few worldwide. Okay, so because of that, that is where we are saying Benga it's going through forcefully. Hata kama kuna other issues, people try to copy Benga, they try to make it sound different, but still Benga still goes on. Still Benga goes on. Right now, all the people who founded it, they are the three band members of that band was called Ogara Boys Band, and this musician I'm talking about is called Samuel Akecho Yosi. All of the members have since passed on, but Benga is still going on and quite strongly so. Right now, I'm very happy to note that there are younger musicians who have taken up the mantle and they're moving on. They're playing um, very, very well. And I'm very proud of them because they have not lost. So, like I was saying, Benga um, is based on almost all the Luo musical genres, the traditional one. They are not recognized by our current world, but they are there. Um, there is the one this song is based on. It's called Dudu. Dudu is the it's normally sung by women. Traditionally, it was sung by women, and it's the one which goes, like when you say, that kind of beat. So that is the beat which I use here, like.
Okay, but my question would go like this. We have so many activities like Yoro, Momo, uh,
Mhm.
Goyo. Like, why do you just choose Benga Yoro? Benga can do other things. Why is it just Yoro? Yoro too.
Yoro, Yoro
Why
is
that term?
specific.
Uh,
like I wish you lived near or in swamps. Have you lived in a swamp or where there is muddy water and you want to go through it by force? Because if you don't go, you'll get stuck. Like when it's muddy and deep swamp, you have to plod through. That heavy passing through a place with force. That is called Yoro. It means when you Yoro, it means you are getting some resistance and you are going
okay,
against this. It's the same like Momo. So the
okay,
truth is, what Benga is going through now, or what Benga has gone through, if you check when Benga started in 1961, initially it was ignored, but it kept on plodding. It kept on. In 61, there was twist. It passed through the twist wave. Okay. Then there were things like Pachanga in the 60s, the other sides of Rumba. It passed through. Then in the 70s, it started meeting the Congolese wave of things called Kavasha. And then there was Sukus initially. It passed through. Loketo, it passed through. So it has had a lot of challenges, but it is still going through forcefully. So that is what I'm saying. Actually, Benga is Yoroing. Yeah.
okay. So, what inspired you to do the Benga Yoro then? Is it just because of the movement of Benga, or it was just a song? Because you've mentioned some artists here. We've heard of Akecho Yossi. We've heard of others that you've
Bugara
mentioned.
Boys
The one who
Band.
played Oroto, Bugara Boys Band. What inspired
Mm.
all of you? Was it one person, and how did you mobilize this
Well,
recording?
to start Benga or to do this song,
Yes.
you're asking whether it was to start Benga or was it to do this song?
Yeah, yeah. Did you uh, use a point of reference, like a song that didn't have that percussion by that time, or just wanted to create a unique style by
No, this
yourselves?
song, this song is totally new. I didn't copy anybody on this song. I
Mm,
actually just created this song. I created it. Okay. And
okay. Yeah.
it was created basically, and it was like I was trying to tell my late friend Akecho Yossi, that
Yes.
actually because Akech used to believe that Benga would only work with drums and things, especially the current one, that it's more possible. I told him, no, you can do it without any percussion at all, and we can still do the
Okay.
same
By the way,
Benga.
allow me shout out to Max and the moments. We have Lee Easy, we have Mr. Beacon. They are all on the show and they are asking, they're saying Odhi the villager is doing a perfect job. Thank you, Lizzie. Thank you, Max. Thank you,
Thank you.
ZS. Thank you for the likes. And I'm told to say hi to you. Say hi, Mr. Odhi the villager.
I'll say hi. They'll have to excuse me because my glasses are a bit aside and I'll have to put them to read all that. So, Mike, if you read them for me, that is okay. I'm
Yeah,
not that
okay.
young. I'm not that young. So, for us to read,
Yeah,
I'll have to kind of like stick glasses. The grandfather's reading glasses. I don't want to put them on
yes.
now. Okay.
Okay, can see. Yeah. Okay, you can proceed.
Yeah. So, what then I did for him was I decided just to be minimalist. This song is minimalist. In fact, on this album, there are some songs which I call minimalist. What do I mean?
Yeah.
Minimalist is I use the minimal amount of instruments to play the
Yes.
song, but I still want to make it as rich and as full as possible. What I'm trying there are many things I'm trying to demonstrate in each one of these songs. This particular
Yeah.
song I was trying to show that the human
Yes.
is very rich in terms of instruments. So,
Yeah.
like you see, this song I started with whistling. So I go, Then I go, Benga Yoro, Benga Muomo,
Benga Momo.
Benga Yoro, Benga Muomo.
Benga
And it's
Momo.
minimalist. I didn't want too many things. I didn't want to say too many things. I just want to say Benga Yoro, and then you enjoy the music. Because
So what was your
many a
aim?
times my
Uh-huh.
aim was for my listeners, whoever listens to this song, to
Mm.
enjoy music which is beyond linguistic boundaries. Like, even if you
Yes.
don't understand what Benga Yoro Benga Momo is, you should be able to
Yes.
appreciate the music in even that Benga Yoro Benga Momo.
Benga Momo.
That alone, I
Yeah.
want you to enjoy that even if you don't understand what language it is. So, and even the
Okay.
whistling, I wanted to show people that the whistle, the human lips can also play as much as any instrument can do. And I would like my
Yes.
listeners to go and listen to that song and then appreciate all this. So they appreciate
Yeah.
also how the interplay between the orutu, which is the single string, the guitar,
Yeah.
and the whistling. So the guitar plays the role of the rhythm. So the guitar, for example, is true. It connects the song from beginning to end. But then there's
Okay.
solo beat. I hope my listeners understand what a solo beat is. A solo, when an instrument plays solo, solo is one. Solo is one,
Mm.
and it means that at that point, that instrument is playing alone. And when an instrument is playing alone, there's something we allow the instrument to do. Okay, you allow
Yeah.
the instrument to play freely, which is ad lib. It plays as it likes. So that is why the whistling you see goes. You see that kind of play. That play is very
Okay.
important for you to appreciate. Then the Orutu also comes and plays. So I just want people to appreciate the interplay of the different instruments, how because that is what African music is. It kind of interweaves into each other. One instrument come in and weave. So although it's playing solo, it's linking with another one, and they go on like that. But at the same time, tying them in between, okay, is the rhythm which keeps going.
Yes.
And that rhythm actually is what starts cheating you that there's a drum playing in there. So that is
So,
what I want people to appreciate.
okay. Then what is your favorite line in this song? Because it's like you love every part. I know it's a tough question, but what's your favorite line in this song?
Every line, everything from beginning to end.
Specific
In
one. I
fact,
know it's
in
tough
fact,
to answer.
okay, can I tell you?
Yes.
If you go and
Yes.
listen to that song, there is when now we are singing the Benga Yoro Benga Momo with the cage, okay? So
Yes.
when we added the voices, there is something not he keeps on saying. Say Benga Yoro, then say Benga Momo,
Benga Mo.
Benga Yoro. Then he goes
Yeah.
and, and it's that was
That's
in fact
A.
if you ask me that was the funniest and it is the bit I liked most about the song when the cage goes
Okay.
and
Assume, assume,
yeah,
assume
yes,
MCSK or any other body is paying you to tell the people the favorite line.
uh,
Which one could you say in this song? Assume
that is the
that
line I'm
you are
telling you.
being
That one, that 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 bit
eh,
where cage is going
eh. Oh, those are backups. So you like the backups.
I think
Okay.
go and listen to it. Go and listen to it, and then you'll tell me if it is not the best line. If you have to, if you put something, if you put a knife on my head or a gun on my head to tell me you must choose a line,
Yeah.
that's the part I will choose.
Then okay. Then how was it received by the audience? As you write the song, maybe you have a targeted that target. So is it the old, middle, or young people? How was it received?
Benga Yoro is liked by all. It's not age dependent. And by the way, most of my songs I don't focus on any age. I
Yeah.
don't focus on any age because I just play music if you like music, you like it.
Yes.
Okay. The only thing with my
Yeah.
music is I don't like populism in my music.
Mm.
What do I mean by populism? Populism is where you play music because there may be a line which is liked, and then you want to overdo it. If you check the music musician or other musicians or artists, we are generally divided into two groups. What is called the populist artists, and then there are
Yeah.
the creative artists. Okay.
Yeah. Yes.
um, Being a creative and being populist sometimes is possible, but it tends to be very difficult. Why? Because sometimes the masses, people who pull millions of people maramoja, a lot of the
Yes.
times populist music has this danger that there you pick on a line, like the line you're asking me, and then once
Mm.
now I realize that everybody likes the Benga Muomo, then now what
Benga.
populist musicians will do, they will start with it and maybe give it 10 lines and then a small pause and then bring it back again. And then because it is what the crowd will respond to. And unfortunately, populist lines sometimes cover the real music so that you don't allow the sweet music to be appreciated. So you keep on muffling it. So populist musicians will pick on a very popular line on a song and hammer on it so much. The danger with that is when that populism disappears or it wanes out, then that song starts being hated. People even tell you, I don't want to listen to that song. Okay. And
Yeah.
it's good to allow a song. It can be popular, but it is good that it gets popular from the music within it. Yeah.
Okay. There is somebody who is asking here. Can you teach somebody to play an instrument? That one, I can't
Yes.
pass because you're still talking
Yes,
under
I
the
can.
instrument. So,
Yes,
do you have a
yes, I
school,
can.
or do you
And
have a
and uh,
school,
and
or
I'll
where do
even
you do it? Is it online or physical? And if physical, how can you be
we can
found for that?
I try to teach more physical.
Yes.
But now that the world is changing and people like us who are, I'm not very young, but for one, I was born, I always tell you that BBC, BBC, you
Before
know what
Christ.
BBC is? No, this is
Yes.
before
Uh,
Christ, but BBC is born before computers.
about before computers.
Yeah,
Okay.
and the lap,
Yes.
the laptops, in fact, the PC, the desktop,
Yeah.
the computers which are on desktop. Those ones
Yeah.
came after. I think they came after I'd left university. So you can
Okay.
see where our ages are. Okay. When I was in university, the computer was a big house, like about there was this. It was a computer house. It was in Chiromo, and that time there were only four of them in the whole country. There were only four computers, and each one was a house which was like about. It was like something a house which was about 8 meters by about 20. That was how big the house was, and that whole house, 8 meters by 20, was a whole house which was containing computers. There were four houses like that in the whole country. So nowadays we are adopting. That's the reason I was saying that
But do you charge?
we are
Do you
adopting.
charge somebody? Hmm.
We
Do you
can
charge
discuss at
the
the
tune?
level. We can discuss at the
Okay.
level where they are. If we are starting from
Okay.
zero, then of
Hmm.
course it will be more expensive. But if you already know something, then we guide you.
Okay, so
But I
what?
always insist, I always
Hmm,
insist, if I'm teaching you, you have to have your
hmm,
instruments. Number one, you must have your instrument.
okay.
And by the way, I'm also learning. Like there is a TikTok I put recently that it's about there's this song I did for Akecho Yosi, his memory, where I
Yeah.
start, no dream too far, no give
Yes.
too small. You know that song. So
Yes.
even for me, there's no dream too far. And soon, can I just disappear off the screen for 1 second and I show you something?
Yeah.
I
Yeah. Yeah.
disappear just 1 second.
Okay, it's fine.
Okay.
Ah. So everybody, thank you for joining, and you can send the comments, the questions. I'm here to read them for the visitor, our visitor here, Odhi the villager. Whatever you need to know about him or about the song we are discussing, that is Benga Yoro. Yeah, you can also like, share. Yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy that you're here, and please send the questions, the comments. I'll engage him with
Okay.
them.
I'm
Yeah,
back.
thank you.
Are you seeing this?
Okay, by the way, my director is telling me that we have 10 minutes to go.
Okay.
So
But are you
yeah.
seeing this? Now I
Mm-hmm.
say no dream too far, no dream too far, no give too small. Okay?
Yes.
Now this is a trumpet,
Mm.
and you can't believe it. Somebody listens to one of my songs and
Yeah.
actually last week gifted me this and said he wants me to learn this and play. And so very soon, one of my songs will be with a trumpet I've played
Yeah.
myself. I've started learning pole pole. I'm going
Yeah.
through. I don't want to embarrass myself by showing how much I don't know at this stage, but very soon I'll start showing you that
Yeah.
that there is something I know about it. Okay, very soon. Okay, so
Okay.
I just wanted to
Now a
show
quick
you
one.
that even at this
Mm.
age, even at this age, you can still learn new
Yes.
things. Okay, thank you.
Yes. Oh, okay. A quick one. How do you define this
Yeah.
version of Benga, which you released Benga Yoro in? Like, what version of Benga? Because I learned the other day that we have different categories of Benga. So, which version specifically is Benga Yoro?
Okay.
Yeah.
So first, let me very fast explain the the different versions of Benga, the main ones. Okay.
Mm. Yes. Yes.
Um,
Yes.
the, 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 the main version of Benga, the initial one, which everybody seems to have known, started what I call
Yes.
Benga Ramogi. Benga Ramogi is based on the drum, the Ramogi drum.
Yes.
Ramogi drum, if you don't
Yes.
mind, I consider my whole body a musical instrument. So don't feel
Mm.
strange if I do this. So Benga Ramogi goes this beat. Get that beat. Doom, doom, doom,
Mm.
doom, 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 doom. And it is the one which comes with this cowbell. Tung, 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 tung. Now, that benga now is the version which the Kambas took. Huh? If you listen to the Kamba benga,
Yeah. So it's Benga Ramogi.
you've heard that. That's Benga Ramogi.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Now,
Yeah.
there is also Benga Dodo.
Benga
Benga
Dudu.
Dodo. Benga Dodo is the one which is of this Benga Yoro. It is taken from the women. Usually, it used to be women singers with what is called a jawa or sometimes pekele. You know when you mix them. They go,
Mm.
and then the dance is like that. You go like that. Okay, that is Benga
Okay.
Benga Dudu. Okay.
Yeah.
Now you
Yes.
also have another Benga Benga Dodo, not Dudu.
Yes.
Now Dodo. Now
Yes. Yes.
if you want to hear Dodo, the Benga Dodo,
Yes.
then you go to
Mm.
my song. Jawar Nitie.
Yes.
If you listen to Jawar Nitie, that is Dodo. Dodo used to
Mm.
be also it was called Maranda. Maranda is wrestling. So it used to be the wrestling song, the wrestling rhythm. Okay. So that is
Okay.
Benga Dodo.
Yeah.
Okay. Then there is Benga
Yes.
Body. Benga
Body.
Body had yeah,
Body.
it had it had a three beats, and then it is a 4x4 beat, but you have three beats
Yeah.
of the 4x4 which are loud.
Mm.
Then the fourth one is silent. So you go, you see, you do three, then
Mm.
the fourth one is silent. So you go 1, 2, 3, silent. 1, 2, 3, silent. 1, 2, 3. So you do the one of the most famous songs was called Tocho Menyaore. So it goes Tocho Menyaore Kogwen, Tocho Menyaore, Niwa Tocho Menyaore Kogwen. Okay? So that is
Yeah.
Benga body. Okay?
Okay.
And then there would be Benga based on the nonsense of Orutu, how Orutu plays. Now, this is the Benga which people like Misiani loved using, where you can play an instrument which sings like a person, okay? And
Yeah.
then in
Mm.
between, when the singer is singing, the instrument is quiet. Uh, like you hear the Misiani will go, no, 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 no. Then when he finishes, that is when the guitar comes. That
Mm.
is Benga based on
Okay.
Orutu. Then there is
Yeah.
Benga now based on Nyatiti, the very heavy ones. It goes
On.
based on Nyatiti. You know, Nyatiti is the
Yeah.
Cambanane string. Yeah. So
Yes.
Benga, there are very many varied types of Benga. Okay. But all of them are based
Yes.
on do musical style. Yeah. So some musicians stick to one, like you'll find
Mm.
Mitiani track more so of the Rutu type. Um, Somebody like Kolela Maze, most of his songs were based on Nyatiti and also Bodi.
Yeah.
But
Mm.
like Sitokale sings a different one. So each one of them goes very slow. And then you'll find there are
Okay.
ones who
So,
like to play rumba.
excuse.
Yes.
Somebody called Alec Sigma have said that CMA, CMA, CMA. Alex
What does
Sigma
that mean?
amesema
So I see him Menadi.
CMA,
How do I point to him?
CMA.
Okay, so
Alex Sigma, Alex Sigma was CME.
so, so do I have to see on something here or what? You'll have to teach me.
Uh, okay, now just because of time,
Yes.
uh, if you sum up Benga Yoro, uh,
Mhm.
just sum it up. What will it be if you sum it up? You as the artist, what is Benga Yoro if you sum it up?
Benga Yoro is a feel good song. Try to demonstrate
Mm,
just how complicated, how simplistic and complicated Benga is. it
mm,
it demonstrates both.
okay,
It can show how simplistic Benga is, but it also
yes,
shows that in its simplicity it can be very complex. So if you listen to
okay,
that song, you get some things which you think is simple, but you also get a very complicated part of that song.
okay. And what does it mean to the artist? That is you. What does it mean to you personally as an artist?
Benga Yoro is a statement I was trying to show that Benga is a force. That Benga is a force.
Yes.
Benga is not simple. You see, when I was growing up,
Mm.
both in the 60s, 70s, 80s, and up to 90s, not that I've stopped growing, but during that
Yeah.
time, there was this bad feeling, I would say, or
Mm.
bad connotation that Benga was only for the less educated musicians, and I didn't
Yeah.
like that. I did a song in
Yes.
1982 called "I Believe in Me," which is also part
Yes.
of the ones I actually, it's the only song I released which I'd done before, but because it
Yes.
was like hidden, so I decided to put it in that album so that people can just see where I've come from. That in 1982 I was trying to play Benga in such a way that people are not doing it. And at that time, I was at university, which was rather strange that I would be playing Benga style. Because at that time, people
yeah,
looked down on Benga. They thought it is only for people who may not have gone very far in school. The musicians who had
yeah,
gone, like the few who had even degrees, were really shunning Benga at that time. And it took them some time. Later, most of them got into Benga, but initially they were
mm,
shunning Benga. Yeah.
yes.
Sema.
Okay, so it means like you as an artist you went through some challenges. What are they and how did you tackle them? Yeah.
Uh, uh, as an artist,
Yeah.
I will say the biggest challenge I've gone through as an artist
Yeah.
is that God gave me some other talent, which
Yeah.
people around me, the world around me, thought thought probably were better in quotes, and
Yeah.
therefore they were more comfortable me doing them. Like, um, I'll tell you something. Of all the things I do, I started doing music. I sang
Yeah.
on stage for the first time when I was 8 years old. When I was
8
10 years
years.
old, yes. When I was 10 years old, that is in those SDA camp meetings, the Seventh Day Adventist camp meetings. Those
Yeah.
ones of the 60s used to be big, big, completely big. And I was 8 years when I sang on one stage
Yeah.
in a camp meeting.
Mm.
And then later, when I was 10 years old, I was actually the school folk song soloist, the school at
Mm.
10 years. And in the 60s, people were going to school at 18. In our class, we had people who are 18. They just left school and got married as mature women, for example. So because I
Okay.
happened to have passed exams, eh, it
Yeah.
was felt natural that if you pass exams, then you go far forward with your schooling. And
Mm.
okay, I managed to get into medical school. And but even all along, I was also playing my music. But it would have been
Yeah.
unthinkable for me to leave music. I mean, to leave medicine and go to music. So I was playing music, and in high school we had a band. Then in the university we formed
Yeah.
a band. But still, it was more acceptable that it is a medical student playing music. So I couldn't leave medical school. But at the same time, I used to play. I used to play with Misiani. I used to do a lot of songs for him, translations. A lot of the songs he did English in, where he sang, he would talk in English. Most of them, I'm the one who used to translate and even do the words. But I never sang with him because that time it was very sensitive politically. Yeah.
Mm.
So it was acceptable for a medical student who is trying music. That was acceptable.
Yeah.
So after that, then I left and I joined the armed forces. After I qualified and did my internship, I joined the armed forces. And in the armed forces, I also played in a band. There, I was in the First Kenya Rifles. So the unit is the green battalion. So I used to there's a band I was assigned to head called Green Rovers. So even at that time, it was okay that Daktari anacheza muziki, okay, but I had to be now
Yeah.
in uniform and do those. Now, after I retired from the military, I tried. By the way, in 2008, I tried doing music for about 2 years, from 2007, late 2008. For about 2 years,
Mm.
I played music without practicing. And the same problem I was telling you, that's a challenge. Because one day, 6 of my colleagues came and literally removed me, told me that they came to
Huh?
my house and told me that I must not play music. In fact, they said I'm embarrassing them. So I got back into medicine. That was 2009. So I did that. I
Okay.
got back into medicine and practice until when COVID came along. So COVID, we were told that those who are over 55, especially in surgery and orthopedics, we were advised to stop, to
mm,
suspend our practice because it was risky. And actually, I lost quite a few of my colleagues who were my friends. It was very sad. So that
yeah.
time now, when I stopped, everybody agreed, and then I picked up the guitar again, and this is where I am now. So at least this time, nobody has come to tell me that I should go back. so, so for once, for
Okay.
once, the challenges I've gotten, I've cleared them. So for once, I'm playing my music without anybody telling me that I shouldn't be playing music because I should be a doctor, or I shouldn't be playing because I should be in the military, or I shouldn't be playing because, yeah. So for once, I'm allowed to play my music the way I would like. So to me,
Okay.
that's the
So what
biggest
I've learned is you tackled the the challenges by ignoring. That's
by
how I can
accepting,
tell.
not
Is
by
it?
ignoring, by accepting that, well, this is how the world wants me to be. So,
Yeah.
well, if you want me to be a doctor, okay, I'll read and study, and God willing, I'll pass. If I pass now, and I passed. So I became a doctor. I went back. I did my master's. I became a surgeon. I went back. I did my fellowship in orthopedics and trauma, and I've done that work. And I've done it for many years.
Okay. Thank you
And I
so much.
believe I
So
did it
now,
satisfactorily.
now I would like us
Yes.
to wind up with the social media platforms and where you always perform. We can come and at least dance kidogo. Then, or if you have events, how we can find you, such
I,
like a
I
thing.
don't
Yeah.
I don't always perform somewhere, but
Yeah.
if it is on invite, I can come and grace the occasion. Okay,
Yeah.
because I also, the way I play, and I've got
Mm,
to get this right to people who are listening to me. I
yeah.
I don't just I don't just want to come and perform like a zombie there. Okay, so that
Yeah.
is why I
Mm,
prefer like events, or if it is even in an establishment, I would like it to be a relatively smaller unit, people I can interact with.
okay.
I'm not a big crowd like now we are in a hall where, because I like to interact. I'd like to see people's emotions, like when we are even, like, okay, a wedding may be a big thing, yes, but the people there will interact with me, so that I sing, and it's not, I want to interact with you, to kind of tell you I'm here, and I want you to tell me that you are there. So if I say something which has touched you, I want to see you reacting. That is the kind of
Mm,
environment which I perform for. I don't
okay.
like this thing personally. I find it incredible that somebody can go from 8 o'clock and in the evening until 6 o'clock in the morning. Sincerely, who 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 are you doing that for? I mean, that's not entertainment. That one, you are just being
Mm,
a record player. No, it's like you're being
mm, mm,
a CD player or a record player. You are not communicating with anybody. They could Those people who are making you dance like that could just be very happy dancing to a record from the DJ. And
okay. Now, social
so
media
yeah,
platforms, and really
I
thanks for
like
the
being more
good learning that
personal.
you've given us. Yeah. Yeah.
Social media, nafikiri tuko tu kwa yote. We are on
As I did
YouTube.
the
We are
villager.
on Boomplay. Oh,
Okay.
I'm Odhi the Villager. Just search them and look for Odhi the Villager. Okay.
Or did the villager.
And yeah,
Okay.
and yeah,
So we really thank you for the
we
good
are also
topic. We.
developing this one as dual. Dual
Mm,
maybe for other people, so plus Odhi the Villager, and then we are also trying to look at the village experience, so that
yeah.
we the village experience. I'm trying to explore not just the music alone, but many things in the village. Music is just one of them.
Okay.
Yeah. By the way, I'm in the village right now.
Yeah, you're in the village.
Yeah.
So everybody, we do thank you for joining us this evening. Actually, today we've made it to the highest ever since we started, which means we are growing day by day. I do want to thank God for that. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for liking. We've gone through this journey together. And thank you, the villager, for being present. You know, some people they make appointments, then at that time they give you a disappointment, but you made it. That one we don't take it for granted. We really say thank you so much. And we really wish this Benga Yoro that we've discussed right now to go to the entire world. We would like to hear it everywhere. For now, let me just say bye. But before you say bye, do you have somebody to shout out to? Do you want to mention
Everybody.
anybody before we end? Oh, everybody.
No, I
Okay.
love everybody.
Everybody,
I
you are,
love everyone.
everybody.
I just want to anybody who is
Yeah,
listening to me and everybody who is listening to me. I would like
yeah,
you just to listen to those songs. Take your time and listen to them because there is a message. It can be a verbal message or a musical message. Like
yeah.
when I, for example, pay a tribute to somebody and I mourn somebody, the guitars are
Mm,
arranged in such a way that even the guitars are mourning. Okay. I would
okay.
like, for example, that challenge people to go and listen to, like, for example, Ogola, General Ogola. That was
Mm,
my friend. Ogola was
mm,
also, apart from being my friend, we were the same intake. We were
okay,
commissioned by late President Moi on the same day with Ogola.
okay.
So if you hear in the song, I
That's
say
fine.
Afande not now. Not is
Yeah,
actually the Luo corruption of Lot. We were the same Lot.
yeah.
We were recruited and we trained together. Okay. So,
Okay.
but if you listen to the
Thank you.
instrument, even if you don't get the word, the instruments are actually mourning. If you listen to them, they are
Mm,
mourning. Okay. Those are the things I like bringing out in
thank you.
every song has that. So, thank you. Just go and listen to them. And by the way, please listen to them in a good music system. Or if you don't have a good music system, just look for good earbuds or good headphones because
uh,
it's not good just if we compose songs and it takes so much time to tune everything and equalize so sharply, then you listen to it with low quality speakers or earphones or headphones. Get good earphones, get good earpods, get good speakers, and listen to those songs. And then maybe we can chat after that, and you tell me, Ozzy, here you missed this or you didn't get it right. I'll be very happy. Thank you. Goodbye.
thank you and bye for now. Bye.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Thank you. Bye.